First of all, what are you going to find out? What you're actually going to find out at the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Sagittarius, it's actually going to make you really worried. It's actually going to bring you down just a little bit, and it is going to make you think, and it is going to make you wonder, but just to start with. So please don't get nervous or scared or anything like that. I'm talking about the weekend between the 10th and the 16th of October 2022. But at the beginning of this week, you are gonna hear a specific information which is gonna like blow you away. It's gonna like really make you scared just a little bit. It is gonna make you like kind of worry a little bit, because what you're gonna become aware of, what you're gonna hear, it's also gonna kind of like, you're gonna become alerted and awake to unknown dangers, you know. And this in itself is really going to make you worried, but you must not be worried, because this is going to be absolutely brilliant, superb, amazing situation for you, and I will explain. So going back, saying that what you're going to find out at the beginning of the week, which is going to make you really worried, because you're going to be thinking about like, oh my god, that maybe some people are crazy, maybe some people don't make sense, maybe some people like are really acting really strange, are doing strange things, are doing bizarre things, and this is going to make you think, and this is going to make you wonder. But above all, it's going to make you aware of some kind of unknown dangers. There were a lot of elements attached to this that you were already aware of, but there is something else that you're going to find out, which is going to make all these things even more crazier, that are actually going to be on your mind indeed. And this is not as such to do with your own life. This is not as such to do with the people in your own life, but it's to do a lot with it, with, you know, with things happening and going on the outside that have been like affecting your life for quite a while now. So why is this going to be good for you? Do you know why? Because the moment you become aware of this, the moment you become alerted, you know, and awake to unknown dangers, now at the same time that, just a couple of days after that moment in time, you are gonna know exactly what to do with such an ongoing problem in your life that was slowing you down, and it was affecting you over the last 7 or 8 months. So you will know how to deal with a certain problem. It's about you overcoming one of the biggest obstacles of your life, which is obviously going to lead towards your own victory. But at the same time, that obstacle that you are going to like really kind of overcome, it's at the same time you kind of understanding at this moment how you're gonna go get over that obstacle. I'll explain. Because at this moment in time, you're going to become aware of somebody very kind of important in your life. The certain person is going to be highlighted, who you're gonna need to talk to, who you're gonna need to speak to, who you're gonna need to have an important conversation with. So it's all gonna boil down like an obstacle. The part of that, the huge part of that obstacle was you speaking to someone and you talking to someone, okay? Maybe you don't want to talk to this person, maybe you don't want to connect or reconnect to this person, or maybe you just don't want to go anywhere near that person. But all this is going to contribute towards you kind of finding this element that was preventing you and slowing you down, like to disappear and become completely like a meaningless, you know, in compared to like that unknown danger, that hidden danger. It's all going to highlight the power of yourself, the power of your own spiritual journey, of your own karma, and most importantly, it's all going to be pointing towards you and needing to have an important conversation, and that in itself is a huge part of you overcoming that obstacle already. And even more so, when you have this conversation, something is going to blow you away, something is really going to surprise you like there is no tomorrow. So it's talking to someone who would like kind of intimidate you normally, but then at the same time that person is also gonna on one hand highlight something very special and very beautiful about yourself, and you're not gonna believe it, you know, but this is gonna mean to you so much, because you're not gonna believe where this is actually coming from. And at the same time, that specific person, it's also going to basically make you aware of like which change do you need to actually make in your life? And that change that you need to make in your life, what this person is going to make you aware in such a way where you're going to feel more inspired by that person rather than anything else, in order to make like a really big change, which is going to, like, above all, going to reflect on your own home, on the actual immediate environment. So it's a lot to do with your own happiness and you feeling content, you know, within your like a dimension, for example. And also when it comes to that person, you know, so it's having an important conversation with somebody that is just going to leave such a powerful vibration when it comes to you, like, my goodness, because that person is also going to be responsible for you feeling so brave and you realizing some kind of capacity that you have. You see, so it's a lot about you being worried about speaking to someone and then that person turn out to be completely different. Like, you think it's like some little bastard, you know, and then it turned out to be someone really gorgeous, like in so many different ways, because that person was like so needed in your life. I'm talking about someone really honest, I'm talking about someone really strong, I'm talking about someone really sharp, but I'm also talking about someone who very often people misunderstood. Maybe this person is a little bit stroppy sometimes, and that stroppiness kind of takes over. Lots of people can't deal with it. You see, I find like stroppy people, I find it quite funny, but then again at the same time, you know what I mean, it's like the way we reflect on our things in life, you know, we create our own world, you know, through our own vibrations and through our mind, through our way of thinking, you know, so we respond to things even without like being aware of it, you know, through our own energy. So this is what I'm talking about here. This person is going to help you to like it's going to make you more brave, you know, and it's going to help you to realize your own capacity. And this in itself, it's like also like kind of going to just like kind of like at the same time, it's going to make you feel like kind of aware of the fact that very, very soon, you know, within the next few weeks, you are entering a rather unknown stage, an unknown area in your life, my gorgeous Sagittarius. Within the next few weeks, this is what you're going to become aware of. And this would really put you off at this moment in time normally, because you would normally feel like you're not prepared. But now this is all going to lead towards you through this powerful spiritual domino, understanding your own power and understanding that you're prepared for something that you didn't think that you're prepared for at this moment in time. So this is always good. If you don't jump in the water, you will never learn how to swim, my gorgeous Sagittarius. So now it's time to jump in the water and swim, my babies, as far as you possibly can. Don't worry about learning. You know how to swim already, because it's all at the back of your subconscious mind. You just need to start. You just need to begin this process, my gorgeous Sagittarius. This is important. It's about the beginning of the progress and the process in your life that has been a part of your life for a long time, but you are just maybe waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment in life. We are the ones who make a perfect moment. Your perfect moment is this week. You will see exactly what I mean. So you have to go for it no matter what, because a couple of days after this moment in time, you are gonna, you know, have like a message or a phone call, and someone is gonna tell you, you're gonna find out about this, some kind of invitation, opportunity that is about to arise. And now as soon as you become aware of this like invitation and opportunity, you know, this is to do with your life. This is to do with your natural next step, next stage. Whether you're looking for work, whether you're working, whether you're retired, I always say it doesn't matter. Wherever you are, this is to do with the next stage. You are going to become aware of an invitation, an opportunity that is going to be like, make you go, like a little bit scared, just a little bit. And again, you know what I mean? Like, but it's going to make you feel scared a little bit, because, you know, it's to do with an advancement, next stage in your life, but it's also to do with a certain request that you're going to find rather challenging. So you need to remember, as soon as you become aware of this request that you're going to find rather challenging, what you need to remember, you will see, it's to do with your memories. The answer is in your memories. The answer is in your memories. This is what you need to remember. You will see what is going to be on your mind. The answer is going to be in your memories. It's to do with the past influences, but it's also to do with the fact that the reflection on the past is about to bring you an insight with this aspect of your life. It's also going to give you control over this situation, strength. It's going to make you feel really courageous. You're going to feel extremely energetic, and it's all going to like kind of make you even more determined, you know, through your own confidence. This part of your life, what I'm talking about, is going to bring you one of the greatest accomplishments. Just remember, one step at a time. But I can tell you that already at around the mid-November 2022, this is already going to go on the whole next stage. Something is going to happen much sooner, much quicker. So do not let any kind of timing to put you off. If something seems like, oh no, I want it quick, I want it sooner, oh no, it's time to start, it's time to go for it, and you will see exactly what this is, my gorgeous Sagittarini. You will see exactly what this is. The mid part of this week, my gorgeous Sagittarius, Sagittarini, you are going to feel like extremely kind of spiritual. You will want to kind of like really express yourself in that particular way, and I have seen this quite a few times when it comes to you, and this is always good. This is always a healthy spiritual sign. But as soon as you kind of feel like really spiritual, whatever you do, maybe you will want to light a candle, maybe you will want to be in the forest, maybe you will want to meditate, maybe you will want to like kind of play with little crystals, maybe you will want to reconnect with your friends. I'm talking about this vibe and this energy that it's gonna give you an idea. So this is when you're going to be able to recognize when are you going to have this idea, and the idea is just going to come to you like just completely out of the blue without you even thinking about it. But you will know when this is going to happen, because you will be expressing yourself spiritually. So this is when we become really powerful, because it's a lot, this world, this life, it's all what it is. It's a spirituality, and the more you understand what our purpose is, the more you understand, you know, the more you come out of yourself, the more things don't even worry you anymore. That worries people who maybe do not open themselves. Some people are never going to be spiritual, and some people are never going to understand. If you're here, you're watching my videos, you understand you're spiritual, okay? So that's all what I can basically say. But some people just don't allow themselves to come out of this shell that, you know, when we are born, we just have to like kind of keep going, and we have to like really follow our spiritual path, okay? And it happens with things that we are going in our lives, with things that we are going through. But then again, you know, there are some spiritual people that are very, very spiritual and very high when it comes to their own spirituality, when it comes to their own advancement. There are people who are learning and people who are going to get there, and there are people who are never going to learn, and there are people who are never going to get there. So there are a few different type of people going, even more than that, few different type of people going, you know, going on in this world when it comes to like us being able to make the most of this spiritual journey indeed. But as I said, if you're watching here, if you're watching this, you're here, you are already there. So it's all about you feeling so spiritual, and then it's suddenly this like, wow, suddenly this idea is going to come to you, how to make an important change in your life. You will be thinking how to make a change, but it's not so much about the change, but how to make an important sacrifice, because this was on your mind already, and this was something that was really bothering you, and you know that the changes are about to come, but there is an aspect of your life that you want to kind of get rid of, that it makes you feel really, really bored. It was making you feel very bored and negative and sad by now, you see, and that was like kind of worrying you. How you gonna do this, you know, how you gonna start this change, how you gonna make this adjustment, how you gonna kind of like really make this sacrifice. So you're gonna have an idea how to make this change, but this change is to do with the sacrifice, and the sacrifice is to do with a part of your life that you're just really worried, you know, to leave behind. But my gorgeous Sagittarini, now it's time. And also at the same time, when you're thinking about this, you are going to become almost like kind of disgusted by someone someone who kind of disappointed you. You're going to feel like how someone kind of like someone disappointed you. You're going to feel like kind of disgusted with someone who kind of didn't do something to you like personally, but they did something, and you just can't believe that that person did it within the last 4 months, and you're going to remember that person did something that you will find really disgusting and this is going to be on your mind literally. But this is all going to contributing towards you understanding that you have to be mature, you have to be responsible, You have to be reliable, you have to be patient, you have to be persistent. You are able to conclude this task, my gorgeous Sagittarini, indeed. So it's all about you understanding that you're going to need to organize things in your life, but at the same time you are capable to do this. You are capable to do this. And also there is a certain person, just quickly to say, a younger person that just, again, I'm seeing someone younger in your life. Maybe this is your child, but someone quite unexperienced, you know, very beautiful in your mind, very beautiful in your eyes. They are needing your advice, but they're going on through something, and please, you need to be very careful here. They're going through something. Maybe it's a younger person, younger spirit, or an experienced person, but they're going through something, but they're facing an aspect of their lives that can be kind of, oh no, it can bring lots of negativity in, okay? So I think that you're going to become aware of, and I think that, you know, that person is going to be on your mind. They will say something to you at around the midweek, and you will know that something might not be right, and you need to talk to that person, and you will know that something is not quite right, and you are like, oh my God, you have plenty of time to save this person. I'm not saying that something is going to happen to them, something horrible, but I'm just saying that maybe that person is facing a part of their life that they're finding challenging, and that maybe a little bit sensitive at the moment, and maybe they're thinking about, like, maybe how do I say this, maybe they're thinking about like doing something naughty, like I don't know, maybe taking drugs or something like that, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's something to do with like a kind of a very, well, I'm gonna put it like this so I don't make it long. God, it's to do with like a very unhealthy attachment. And you are the only one who can make a really big impact on this person's life, because that person really loves you. So this is someone in your life. So please try to kind of see how you can help to this person, please. Going back to you needing to be persistent, and you're capable, and you are able to do this task. You know what you're gonna get. On one hand, this is gonna lead towards your own security, towards your own personal security. Okay, because you're at the same time laying down a really powerful foundations, and on another hand, it's going to clear a lot of emotional confusion. And that in itself is going to be important, because it's going to kind of like make you aware and to realize a new interest in matters, you know. And you're gonna see that you're already overcoming a very kind of like a heavy part of your heavy stage of your life here. Sorry, it's my tea. You see here? My tea. Sorry about that. I just have to. Oh, rose and hibiscus. I'm addicted to rose and hibiscus with a little bit of organic unwaxed lemon and a little bit of organic honey. And I put this in, and I'm like, oh my God, it's just so beautiful. See, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't. You see, just a little bit left. You see? Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. Sorry. So now the last part of this week, my gorgeous Sagittarini. 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 The last part of this week, my gorgeous Sagittarini, you know what? It's like a basically, yes, there is going to be a little bit of a tower situation, you know, something is going to surprise you here. It's to do with a complete and sudden change. But then at the same time, this complete and sudden change, it's like the only reason why you're going to feel, oh my God, just a little bit shocked, it's purely because this is an unexpected event, of course. And at the same time, this is a kind of going to make you feel like you are like kind of like it make you feel like you're losing like a stability. But then at the same time, this is a very important part of your progress, because you will see whether there is a tower, a rather unexpected situation in your life. You know what? Well, let me tell you that this tower is just going to leave you, make you aware. It's to do with the situation that is going to surprise you. It's going to be like, oh no! But then at the same time, my gorgeous Sagittarini, it's going to leave you with no option but to actually make an important decision. And the decision that you are going to need to make is all to do with your own improvement, development, and you going on the next stage of your life. So everything that was happening at the beginning of the week, everything that was happening at around the midweek, it's all going to boil down towards the end of the week, where you are going to have an unexpected situation. Oh my God, no. But then at the same time, this is going to leave you with no option but to understand that, you know, now it's time for you to like really think about your development. Next stage is to do with the promotion of your life. So it's all about you going through your own rebirth and realizing, you know, now I really have to commit to this. But at the same time, there is going to be very interesting sign that you're also going to have, and an interesting, unusual, strange and bizarre sign that you're going to have. It's really going to make you aware of the adjustment that you need to make, but it's also going to kind of highlight a certain person in your life who has been influential for quite a while now, and through that person, you, when you get that sign, that some kind of influential person is going to be highlighted, and through that person you are really going to understand that, you know, that somehow you're going to understand that you're going to find this all ridiculously rewarding, and at the same time you are going to get some kind of like some kind of advice that you got or you gained from that person already, and that is also going to make you aware of being sharp and quick. So when you have that sign, when you remember that person, someone who is really influential in your life in the good, in an amazing way, this person is all going to boil down towards you remembering some kind of advice that, you know, you need to be sharp and you need to be quick as much as you possibly can, and you need to remember to put your foot down. You need to remember also that the tact is necessary to maintain pace, and at the same time, you know, you are going to really kind of like you know, make a really huge progress here. This is a powerful stage. And also, my gorgeous Sagittarini, what else I was going to say, it's like basically someone really beautiful, it's about to start kind of entering your life here as well. Somebody really beautiful and really amazing, it's about to start entering your life at around the end of this week, okay? And you will not know who this person is at around the end of the week, but what is going to happen, the changes that you are doing and that you are making are going to put you on a certain path, and you will see by the end of the week what exactly is that going to be. You're going to need to go somewhere, you're going to need to do something, you're going to be sharing place with other people, you're going to be sharing space with other people, and one of them is going to be like, hello my darling, one of them is going to be special. So you're going to be sharing a space, or you're going to be around this person, you know, but you will not kind of be aware of that they're already there. So this is when your like journeys are going to start like kind of joining already. It's gonna take a while until this person make themselves known, and it's also this is someone who is actually going to understand you in such a powerful level, like it's gonna understand you beautifully. But most importantly, I am talking about someone who is going to make a huge impact on your life. Okay, my gorgeous Sagittarini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.